Hello, I'm back in the kitchen again. I'll tell you why. Because a friend of mine from Cornwall, Viv Pedley, famous artist, he phoned me today and he said, I haven't seen you in your kitchen this week. I said, well, it's not a weekly event, it's an occasional event, a special event. I'm not in the kitchen every day and I don't want to do a reading every week. Anyway, so I thought, well, I will go back in the kitchen to do a reading, and I'm going to make a fish pie later on. It'll probably be unconstructed ones because it's a bit posh then, isn't it? So it won't be all mashed potatoes and everything all together. It'll be, in different bits on the plate. I thought that sounds really posh. Not like that stargazey type of pie down in Cornwall that they have. I find them a bit disconcerting, all those fish looking up at you as you bite their heads off. Don't like it. Anyway, this is a poem about Cornwall. I wrote it some time ago. I got it from my poetry archive, well, the cardboard box in the garage. It's called Godrevy Afternoon, and Godrevy's a place near Camborne where I was brought up, and it's a beautiful place in St Ives Bay with the famous lighthouse there, and it's called Godrevy Afternoon. It's in 3 parts. One part about skylarks, the other part about the dolphins, and the third and final part about the seals that we saw all on one afternoon. And here it is. Perhaps too cold, I thought, for skylark ascension. Easterly blew hard across field and cliff, making me look down, frowning at my faltering foot, wiping salt from weeping eyes, trying to sigh away the cold. Able though to catch wonder of waves, braving an outward glance to see, the cormorant dive, an ancient cry of surface skimming curlew, ghost sound of youthful pleasure. Then sudden impetus rise of skylark with indignant song, a measure of resistant strength. 2 others looking out, we pause our walk behind them, follow their quiet gaze over waves towards the light. At first just surge and shadow, gliding gull and bobbing marker. Then shape of fin and arc, drowned, then there once more. Earth-rooted we stood, followed its rhythmic show as others dived and rose in grace around it. Across the bay, out of sight, they left us, dispossessed of their fleeting presence, leaving echo of fragility. We looked down at them all, stilled and sheltered in their bay. More than 100 we guessed, giant pebbles on the beach, soft mottled brown and white and grey, waiting for the waves to come before they make their briny move, before languorous pups have to prove themselves again in the rise and fall, the laborious struggle to survive, to make their call, to be heard, to know when to float and when to dive. Well, that's it, and you might have noticed I'm wearing a different apron. It's a Tommy Cooper apron. So for now, I finished just like that.